2-1, came right back to score to make it 3-1. That had to be satisfying to see them come out like that.
Obviously, very satisfying. They put the work in. That's what makes it even more so. But the desire and effort to the last few days to dial in under mounting pressure, and then to have to obviously Thompson played through and battled through some definite soreness there, and to have to preserve it in the end, I thought was also made it special. So I knew things were good going in when Tuck walked in the building and told me to smile, and that to me behind that told me right away he's finally feeling good about his game. I think the skate yesterday, I mean, he's obviously, as I mentioned, had come back from an injury way sooner than he should have, and each day he's better and better, and that was symbolic for me, him saying that he could get out of his own head a little bit and see the surroundings, and obviously offer me that advice.
The confidence the group showed, gaining the lead the way that you did, was that just a product of executing what you wanted to play that game?
It was. I mentioned, I think after the last game, you've got to bring clarity to your team if you want them to believe. They got to see what they should be believing in and feel it. And as I mentioned, I said, I know we can put that in front of our players. I know we can. And I thought they were very dialed in and very confident in what they needed to do tonight, and their execution was better as a result.
Would you gauge, how much do you hold your breath, and then when he comes on the bench, how much of a boost is that?
Yeah, you hold your breath with a lot of these guys, obviously, and then when it was clear and evident he could have not played the rest of that game the way he was moving. Two versions of Tage tonight. One was completely healthy, and then all of a sudden that happened, and he was half speed from that point forward. But that's a lift to the rest of the guys without question.
Is he a question mark for tomorrow?
He will be, yeah. He will definitely be a question mark for tomorrow. So.
Did he look on? Right away from the get-go, he pumped a couple shots on goal. He looked like, I guess himself. Did he look on his game too?
Yeah, even this morning, he's looked exhausted, drained, and the drop of the puck tonight, I thought he had much better jump, and he skated better than he might have looked even this morning. So yes, it was good to see him hit more of his stride tonight until obviously he took a hit that was an impact on him.
You've talked about the stress that the team's under with the playoff race and all that stuff. Getting the first goal, though, how much does that kind of get everybody focused and calmed down with all that?
Huge. In the way we've been playing, I think the greater thing that calmed us down was the consistent reads of what was coming at us. We did a much better job of saying, okay, we know what this team is about, and recognizing patterns and how we need to defend. And so I think as much as scoring the first goal of the game, which is always significant in this league, percentage-wise, winning percentage-wise, it's obvious that the first goal is huge. But defending okay or defending well to start the game was really important to this group, specifically after the other night.
You mentioned last game how the Cozens line didn't seem to be playing with fear. They were going, and certainly the Cozens were going in this game. They're so young. How is it that they're the guys not playing with fear?
Their car hasn't crashed 1,000 times, So I mean, it's true. You go through life, people get more conservative. They've seen more of what can happen, negative, and hockey's no different. And so for those guys, they played more fearless than maybe others the other night, and obviously they started the game tonight, and they were very good for us. And that's the risk of when you talk to players and you're trying to develop offense and skill and get these guys acclimated to the NHL, is to tell them all the ways the car can crash from day one in their NHL entry level. It just you start tensing them up and tensing them up and tensing them up, and you never see their skill until they're skating for another organization. And so, that we need to keep those guys fearless, and that energy and that life. They need to see opportunity and identify with that, not identify with how they could get burned or whatever. And it's a juggling act. It's tedious, but that's our approach, and we need to develop skill, and they're doing a darn good job of it for us.
What's their reaction seeing Quinn make that pass to Cozens, almost pinned against the wall there early on?
Yeah, they do so many things that are impressive, but yes, that was pretty special. But and they missed on a couple plays too. But their ability to play, first of all, they have great chemistry, and then their ability to play with such pace is very impressive, especially at the age those three are. Good night, all. Thank you.